Check, check. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bag of Tricks Entertainment New Girl Trivia Night. My name is Ali, coming to you live from the loft, if you can believe it. So thank you all for joining us. This is our first online New Girl Trivia Night, all about the Fox show New Girl. We have questions from all the seasons, all your favorite loft mates. So we're going to get that started here in just a few minutes. We're going to give everybody time to join. This is still a pretty new platform for us. If you didn't see the screen or if you're just joining us this instant, make sure, as long as you can hear and you can see me, that's great. You'll be able to hear me read the questions. But if you actually want to participate in the trivia, if you want to have your answers counted, you need to join our online game. You can see the info on this screen, crowd.live. Just type that in. My recommendation is put the video up on your TV, or you can use a smart TV with YouTube, or you can put it up on your laptop and then play the trivia game from your phone. So that's my recommendation. If there's multiple people there playing, you can throw the video up on your computer, and then you can play the game from each of your individual phones if you'd like to play against each other and against everyone else. Code is at the bottom, crowd.live, nude girl. That's later tonight. We're doing an after hours trivia. I don't know. Crowd.live/NEWGIRL. You can see it on the screen there. Type that in. That'll get you into the interactive game. So again, if you just want to hang back and have fun, you don't want to participate in the actual game, you can listen and hang out with us. Drink with us if you'd like. But if you do want to play and have your answers counted, join the game. We're going to get that started in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, once again, for those of you just joining us, my name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. My fiancée Gina is behind the computer answering your comments and questions on the YouTube comments. So thank you guys all for being here. If you didn't see yet, we do have a raffle tonight. Do we have that up here, over here?
Yeah, right there. Show them your shirt, too.
Oh, yeah, and I got my New Girl shirt on. Gave me cookie, got you cookie. One of my favorite scenes from the show. Gina's got her New Girl shirt on tonight, which we can look at. It actually matches this. We made her shirt and we made this mug earlier today. True American. So you could be the owner of this fine True American mug. We're raffling that off to one individual tonight. You don't have to win trivia. You don't have to win trivia to win this mug. All you have to do is sign up in the raffle. We posted the link on Facebook, and I believe Gina's also posted it in the comments. So you can sign up. All you have to do is enter your info on that form and then hang around with us until the end of trivia. We call a name after trivia is over, and as long as you're still here, you've won. That's it. It's that simple. I know many of you have already entered that raffle, so thank you. If you're a part of the Baig Tricks loyalty member program, make sure you click the other link in the description and get your point. Get your point for being here by giving us your loyalty number. If you're not already in the loyalty program, you can sign up for that. Oh, not the talking cam right now. If you are not a loyalty member, you can join for free. You earn points every time you play trivia online or in person when we do go back. And then we raffle off prizes at the end of every month. So we'll have one coming up here in just under 2 weeks for the end of April. So thank you for being here, whether or not you're in the program. Get joined if you're not in it yet. But I don't know. I lost my train of thought with the hilarious taco cam. For those of you that haven't seen it yet, we added our new fun feature. You guys seem to enjoy our pup as much as we do, so we have the taco cam. We flip back and forth through this throughout the night, so you can see what he's up to. Last night, Katniss took over. It was a cat domination. But we'll mess with that, and you can see him. But until then, you're stuck with me. I'm sorry. We will begin the game here in just about 5 minutes. I just want to go over a few more things. First and foremost, this is our first event of the evening. We will be back online at 9 p.m. Central for general knowledge trivia. So stick around with us all night. Make a full night out of Baig Tricks trivia. You can do New Girl now. And then at 9 o'clock, it's questions about anything and everything. And we have a prize for the winner tonight. That game, this game's also sponsored, but the next game is the one with the prize. The general knowledge trivia will have a $25 gift card for the first place winner. So come back at 9 o'clock for that. If you like trivia or if you're just looking for something to do, it's a lot of fun. We always have a good time. So please do come back tonight. And then tomorrow and Sunday, we have events at 3 p.m. Afternoon events. They're both family friendly. Tomorrow, Saturday, we have Pixar trivia. All your favorite Pixar films. It's strictly Pixar. We've done Disney. We'll do Disney again, but we're going to do just Pixar films tomorrow, 3 p.m., family friendly. Bring the kids. We'll be doing it via the same platform you're on right now. And then on Sunday, we're doing a weekend edition of General Knowledge Trivia. So come back on Sunday as well. Both of those events will have a $25 gift card up for grabs. So you don't want to miss those. We'll be back tonight at 9 and then 3 p.m. both Saturday and Sunday. Before we go any further, you can see links below me. I just want to give a shout out to everyone that has supported Baig Tricks online through this platform. Those of you that have supported us financially, tips, donations via PayPal or Venmo or however you've sent them, we really appreciate it. It helps us continue to put on these events. We're adding more and more events each week and different types of events. One of the things we're doing is we're now doing a raffle just strictly for the individuals that have donated to us throughout the week. We draw one name out, and if it happens to be you, we'll contact you, and you get to choose one of the themed trivia nights that we do next week. So last week, we drew Olivia out of our donation pool, and Olivia chose Netflix's You. We did Netflix You trivia on Wednesday, and one individual will get to choose something we do next week. It could be a show you love, a movie you love, a book you love. It could be something we've already done that you want to do again, or something we've never done before. That's completely up to you. So thank you to those of you that have already donated, those that will in the future, and those of you that have supported us in other ways like liking, commenting, sharing on our Facebook, inviting your friends and family to these events. We're still just looking for a couple more states. That's why it asks you when you join the game what state you're playing from. We're trying to cover all 50 states, and we are dang close. I think we only need about 7 or 8 more. But we've also had friends who play every day from Canada. Thank you for being here. We've had individuals from Scotland, from the rest of the UK, from Pakistan, from New Zealand, all over the world playing trivia with us at all hours of the day because this is live. So thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for inviting your friends and family. We'll have the schedule for next week coming out in the next day or so. We just need to hear back from our donation raffle winner. So in the meantime, the one other thing you guys can do for fun, if you haven't yet, is go and vote on our Disney Movie Showdown. That is still going on via our website, baigatricks.com/. Disney Showdown. You can vote. We're in the group finals, so there's 8 movies paired up against each other. We're going to move into the final 4 and then the championship here over this week. So help us decide the ultimate Disney animated film that is in your hands right now. That's pretty much it I have for announcements. The one other thing a lot of you are asking, I need to do a post on it. We haven't officially announced, but 2 things. Number 1, almost all of these prizes that you've seen that we've raffled off are now available for purchase. So if you like one of these mugs or pint glasses or wine glasses and you didn't win it but you want one, you can purchase it through our website. A lot of you already have, so thank you for doing that. Just an update, we've started fulfilling orders. We just packaged a bunch of the original orders, the first people that put them through, and we're going to continue to do that in order. But I want you to know, as with everything right now, that is a little behind the schedule we would usually like to see. We ordered new mugs, new glasses, so that we can make everything for you.
You guys are amazing. We sold out.
Yeah, you guys are incredible. You sold through everything that we had made. So we ordered new glasses, we ordered new mugs, we ordered new supplies to make these, and it's on the way. But even I did expedited shipping on everything that I could, and it's still taking longer than it typically would if we weren't in this lockdown situation. So thank you guys for your patience. That is another way you can support Baig of Tricks and get something for it. You can buy a lot of the mugs and glasses. Those are being updated pretty much daily, like this one. Something similar to this I'll have on the website there in the next day or 2. So thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you to those of you that have purchased glasses. Thank you to those of you that have booked private events. We officially have about 5 private events that have been done now via Zoom. We can do private events on Zoom up to about 20. We're pushing it now to about 30 people. We just like to test and see how many people we can handle before it gets too crazy, people talking over each other or the internet slowing it down. So we've done events successfully, upwards of 20 people. We can host it for you, your friends, your families, your coworkers. If you want to do a small private function, there's a lot of information available on our website now, and you can book directly through our Facebook page. There's an appointment scheduler. You can check out the calendar, click on the day and the time that you want to send us a message asking to book that. And if we're free, we'll be in contact with you. So we're trying to keep it simple. The prices and everything, there's no hidden fees here. Everything's listed right on our website. We're trying to make it as simple as possible for you guys and for me. I do not prefer to be setting quotes and dealing with all that. We're just going, we're keeping it very simple and very reasonable, I think, to put these events on for you guys to keep you entertained while we're all stuck at home. So thank you to those of you that have already booked those. We really appreciate you guys, and I'm personally having a lot of fun with them. We also, through this program, have now been able to bring some of our other hosts back into the fold. You know, there are over 20 hosts with Baig of Tricks Entertainment, and all of them stopped hosting when we shut down all the bars and restaurants. So a lot of them have been itching to get back out and do that. So we've had already 2 of our hosts that have been trained and have been doing these new private events, and we'll be bringing on more. Phoebe's playing. Phoebe is one of those hosts. Thank you for being here tonight, Phoebe. She'll be hosting one. I hope you know you'll be hosting one tomorrow night, one of those private events. So I'm pretty sure I'll let you know. If not, here's your notice. Just kidding. But guys, that's it. I always ramble, so I'm going to kick it off. For those of you that haven't played trivia with us via this platform before, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. I am now in Schmidt's bedroom. This has always been a dream of mine. So here I am. Like I mentioned, if you want to play and actually have your answers counted, if you want to be part of the interactive trivia, you just have to join the game, crowd.live/NEWGIRL, or you can just go to crowd.live and enter the code when it asks you. The code is NEWGIRL. Once you're there, and as I said, I recommend doing this from your phone just for ease of use. I'm going to pull it up on my phone so I can show you. We'll go to crowd.live/NEWGIRL, not nude girl. You should see, once you enter your name and the state you're playing from, a screen that looks just like this. The game will begin shortly. Trivia game has not yet been started. That's because I control it from my end. I will start the game. Once we start the game, the questions will begin. As you can imagine, there are 30 questions total. 30 questions total, split into 2 different rounds. The first round is 15 multiple choice questions. So I'll ask you the question. You'll see the question on the screen. Once I start the timer, you'll see 4 multiple choice answers pop up. All you have to do is select the one you believe to be correct. It's that simple. 15 multiple choice questions. Some of them are simple. Some of them are tough, but they're all worth increasing point values. So the one other thing you need to know is there's a 20-second timer on the multiple choice questions, and the quicker that you hit your answer, the more points you earn if you're correct. So obviously, if you think the answer is A, you hit A as quickly as you can, but you want to be careful because if you're wrong, you earn no points and you can't undo it. So if you hit A really quick trying to earn a bunch of points, but then you realize, oh no, the answer is actually B, you're not going to get any points for that. So you have to be a little strategic. Make sure that you read and you see the answers before you just blindly push one. But do try to do it as quickly as possible. The second set of questions, the second round will be different, and I'll introduce that when we get there. We're just going to dive into this. So again, you're going to see the first question when I start this game, but you won't be able to answer until I start the timer. So here we go, guys. Cheers. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you to all of you who asked for New Girl Trivia. This is one of Gina and mine's favorite shows. We've rewatched it so many times, I've kind of lost count.
Never too many, though.
Never too many. Cheers. Anything to add before we start? Gina.
Just I have some ideas for some more cool New Girl merch we could do.
Cool.
I'll tell you later, and otherwise I think we're good to go.
Like a puppy in a cup?
Yeah.
We want to make everybody cry. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to kick this off. Like I said, once I start it, you'll see the first question, but you won't be able to answer until I actually start the timer. So here we go. New Girl Trivia. Question number 1. What movie does Jess watch over and over again in the very first episode? It's her breakup movie, if you will. What movie does Jess watch over and over again in the first episode? 500 Days of Summer, Dirty Dancing, High Fidelity, or Pretty Woman? Yeah, the gifts for this show were very, very good, very available. I liked it. All right, so that's how this works. If you weren't sure yet, you probably know now. That's how each of these 15 multiple choice questions will go. We'll see how you guys answered. I had a feeling you would know this one. No point in even spending any time looking at all of these answers because the correct answer, as you knew, was Dirty Dancing. Good job. 91% of you, 69 of you answered correctly. Good job. By the way, thank you to 76 of you hanging out playing New Girl Trivia right now on a Friday night. That is incredible. Thank you for being here. All right, question number 2. Speaking of her breakup, what was the name of Jess's ex-boyfriend that she had broken up with just prior to moving into the loft? What was the name of the ex-boyfriend that Jess broke up with when she moved into the loft? Was it Sam, Paul, Spencer, or Russell? Yeah. All right, let's see what we thought on this one. Once again, no trouble here. 83% of you correctly guessed, or knew, I should say, that it was Spencer. Spencer, that piece of crap. All right. Can you give her a ride to the airport? Remember his...
Oh, he was terrible.
Question 3, talking about Nick. What vegetable did Nick try to grow on the roof of the loft? What vegetable did Nick try to grow on the roof of the loft? Was it lettuce, peppers, cucumbers, or tomatoes? We can make those shirts.
Yeah.
You need to show your shirt on the top. All right, let's see what we thought. Oh, yeah. Still, you guys are knocking this out of the park. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, the correct answer. Didn't go super well, but he tried. All right, question number 4. I didn't mention this, but after every 5 questions, we'll look at the standings. So you'll actually be able to see where everybody is. Every 5 questions. We'll do that after these next 2. So here we go. Question number 4. Which of these animals that will be listed below do both Jess and Nick believe comes from outer space? Which animal do both Jess and Nick believe comes from outer space? Is it A, ducks, B, horses, C, cows, or D, cats?
How you doing?
Good right now. Thank you, Victoria and Lindsay, for your donations. We appreciate you. All right, this is the first one you guys weren't overly certain about. Ducks and cows and cats each got about 20%. Horses got 42%. And horses was correct. Both Nick and Jess believe horses come from outer space. So good job. Good job. One more, then we'll look at the standings as they are. Finish the quote by Schmidt. Finish the quote by Schmidt. Damn it! I can't find my driving blank anywhere. Damn it! I can't find my driving blank anywhere. Finish that quote. Is it cardigan, gloves, glasses, or moccasins?
Lindsay, I say this line for extra luck.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
I wonder if anybody actually has.
I feel like we all need a pair. Someone did say it on Facebook earlier.
I saw that. That inspired this question.
Aw.
All right. See what we thought. This one, you guys were right back on track. You knew. Couldn't find his driving moccasins. His driving moccasins. I spelled moccasin wrong. But, you know, live and you learn. All right. So, let's see where we stand, where the standings are. If you haven't played with this platform before, when we put the standings up, you're going to see the top 3 individuals on the top of the screen, and they will stay there. Everybody else's score will rotate through. So make sure you're watching. You'll see your score at some point. I'll put those up, and then we'll take a look at the taco can. Elsa, JFK, FDR, and Scarecrow boat in first, second, and third. We got a Parks and Rec reference there. The Burmeister clan, welcome back. Rebecca Taylor, the Spicy Meatballs in 26. Maggie, Katie, and friends. I'm going to let this go through twice the first time because it does move pretty fast. I can't slow it down. That's one setting I don't have. So I apologize. Who's that girl? It's B. Ferguson's got nothing on taco.
Oh,
Love it.
Well, Ferguson's pretty
Ferguson,
cute,
Tasha
though.
B, Danielle. Prank Sinatra. Love it. 60th place. Kelsey in 65th. Youths everywhere in 68th. Annabeth 69. Ferguson and something I missed it. I'm sorry. Nessa BK. Ring balls. Jenna. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to let this go through one more time. Like I mentioned, let's take a look at the taco cam. See what he's up to. He's sitting right on Gina's lap. And I wanted to show you guys, we made this hoodie earlier today, or sweatshirt. It matches the mug that I made. It's a true American sweatshirt.
Anyone wants it?
Yeah, if anybody wants a sweatshirt or a shirt, we don't typically make them, but we would make them to order. So let us know. The availability of that's probably a little bit easier than the mugs, too. Those take forever to come in, apparently. But shirts, sweatshirts, you let us know. We're having fun making this stuff. Like I said, you know, we're staying in like we're supposed to, so we're doing everything we can to keep busy, and not that that's hard, but everything that we can to just be as productive as possible, if you will. Taco. Oh. All right, it's gone through twice, so we're going to jump back into the questions. Oh, he's thirsty. All right, question number 6 up on your screen now. What is the name of Nick and Schmidt's bar? What is the name of Nick and Schmidt's bar? Is it Modine's, Patty's, McLaren's, or the Griffin? What is the name of Nick and Schmidt's bar?
See your Easter eggs.
Yep. Ooh, Easter egg. Cadbury Easter egg. Come here, Taco. Let's see what we thought. 1% said Modine's. A lot of Letterkenny fans out there must have known. 12% said Patty's. That is from Always Sunny. 26% said McLaren's. That is How I Met Your Mother. But the Griffin is the correct answer here. 61%. 50 of you. Exactly 50, which means we have a lot more people on right now. 82 now. We went up to 82 people playing. Thank you guys for being here. All right, question number 7 on your screen. This is another finish the quote. This time it's Nick talking. Finish the quote. I just panic ordered $200 worth of blank. This is Nick talking. I just panic ordered $200 worth of blank. What word fills in the blank? Is it Chinese food, porn, beer, or dumplings? What would fill in the blank in this quote? I just panic ordered $200 worth of blank. All right, you guys are not being stumped yet, which, again, these questions are supposed to ramp up in difficulty, so you're doing well. 70% of you correctly thought it was Chinese food. Dumplings, just a little red herring there. He ate a lot of dumplings, but the quote was he ordered $200 worth of Chinese food. All right, question number 8. Where does Coach move with May when leaving the loft for the second time? So he left once, he came back, and then he met May, and he and May moved away together. Where did Coach move with May? Which of these options? Did they move to Philadelphia, New York City, San Francisco, or Chicago? I believe this is what led to... I don't want to give anything away. We're all in. I think that this, correct me if I'm wrong, this plot point led to the crossover with Brooklyn Nine-Nine because they went to visit. They went to New York City. They saw Coach, and then, the correct answer, New York City. Good job, 76% of you. And then met Jake Peralta, which Brooklyn Nine-Nine trivia is coming up maybe next week. We'll see. All right, good job, 62 of you. Question number 9, talking about young Jess. Which classic children's character, or I'm sorry, not young Jess, we're talking about a children's character. Which classic children's character does Jess write fan fiction about? Which of these children's characters does Jess write fan fiction about? Is it the Hardy Boys, Ramona Quimby, Nancy Drew, or Curious George? This is a tough one. She just mentions it once. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. All right. This one, definitely the toughest one so far. You split your answers. Not that you would know that. 38% of you said Ramona Quimby. 48% said Nancy Drew. The correct answer was Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew. Good job. 39 of you. All right. One more question, then we'll look at the standings again. And then we have 5 more multiple choice questions before we move on to the second round. Question number 10. We've talked about May, Coach's girlfriend. They moved to New York. What instrument does Coach's girlfriend May play? What instrument does she play? Is it violin, piano, harp, or cello? What instrument does May play?
Is that the gift you intended?
Yeah. There wasn't a good gift of May that didn't give it away.
Oh.
Sometimes it's just a gift of people thinking. You'll see Winston thinking a lot in the second set. Let's see what we thought here. Yeah, no trouble, no trouble. 78% of you correctly knew cello. Oh, hold on, let me bring it back. All right, we're going to look at the rankings, see if anything's changed. JFK FDR now in first. Underpants captain in second. Scarecrow Boat still there in third. I missed the next ones, but Brant, Emily C in 13th, 14th. It's a classic Jake and Cassie mess around. Tiger Boobs in 25th. Old Girl 26th. Chiara in 34th. Natasha B, Ellie, Kate in 36th, 7th, and 8th. Brandon, Jenny, Who's That Girl? It's B, 41st and 43rd. Corona Wiener in 51st. Peerness in 52nd. Not actually saying penis, I see. Ferguson and Winston Pasta Song. Now I can see it. Nice. Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. You don't have to bark today. All right. We're just going to let that one go through once this time. We're going to move on to question number 11. You'll get to see the standings again after question 15. All right, question number 11. Still multiple choice. You just have to select the correct answer. What did Schmidt name the specialty perfume that he created for Cece? What did Schmidt name the specialty perfume that he created for Cece? Was it Coco Perec, Cecilia number 5, Love Juice, or Schmidt's Secret Sauce? He's sitting on my leg with his butt. Yeah, no trouble here. Cecilia number 5. Cecilia. Good job. Almost all of you. 65 of you. All right, question 12. Which basketball team does Jess pretend to like so Coach will like her more? Which basketball team does Jess pretend to like? Was it the Boston Celtics, the Chicago Bulls, the Detroit Pistons, or the Sacramento Kings? You want to go see Gina? Go see your mama? Go ahead. Up. She's thirsty. All right, let's see what you guys thought. Once again, no trouble here. 73% of you said the Detroit Pistons, much to the chagrin of Nick, who is a Bulls fan. Just pretended to love the Detroit Pistons. Good job. Okay, that's fine. All right, question number 13. Talking about Schmidt. Schmidt believed for most of his life that he was pen pals with which famous actor? Schmidt believed for most of his life he was pen pals with which famous actor? Was it Michael Keaton, George Clooney, Val Kilmer, or Jack Nicholson? All right. Yeah, multiple choice questions are not stumping you guys tonight. It'll ramp up here in the second set of questions. I'll explain that after the next two. 84% of you correctly guessed Michael Keaton. Good job. Good job. All right. Question number 14. Only 2 multiple choice questions left. What Tinder-like dating app brings Jess little success? Which Tinder-like dating app brings Jess little success? Was it Spinsters, Buddies, Bumble, or Dice? You want to be close, but not too close. All right, 73% of you correctly knew that it was Dice.
I just give a Nick Miller gift. No, I don't dance. I'm from the town in Footloose.
That's what I'm gonna say at the next wedding.
Everything.
Next wedding I'm at. Let's dance. No, I don't dance.
Too bad you like to.
I do like to dance. All right. Talking of Nick, what costume was Nick wearing in the episode titled Halloween? What costume did Nick wear in the episode titled Halloween? Was it B. Arthur, Joey Ramona Quimby, Alice in Chains, or Edgar Allan Poe? Just realized. All right, let's see what we thought. Final multiple choice question. We'll look at the standings again before we go. All right, 53% of you. Each answer got a decent amount of guesses, but 53% of you correctly guessed B. Arthur, dressed like a bee, but Arthur, B. Arthur. All right, we're going to look at the rankings, and I'm going to explain how the next round is going to work at the same time. So here we go. Rankings up on the screen. Currently in first, JFK FDR. In second, we rock a lot of polka dots. And in third, Emily C. Good job. Again, these scores will change the next round. There are 15 more questions, and they are worth more and more points. The main difference now is in the next round of questions, you will not have multiple choice answers to select from. I'm going to ask you a question, and you actually have to type in your answer on your own. So this is much more like going to trivia with us at a bar. You don't get to choose from 4 different answers. It definitely ramps up the difficulty. Overall, I think the questions are more difficult too. So they're going to be worth more and more points. These were worth 250, 300, and then 350 points. The next set of 15 will be worth 400, then 450, then 500 points each. So there are a lot of points up for grabs. This is still anybody's game to win. The other main thing you want to know is I've increased the time you have to answer from 20 seconds to 30 seconds. And you don't earn more points if you answer quickly. So I'm telling you this because don't make it a race to type. Instead, focus more on spelling your answer correctly. If you spell your answer correctly, the computer's going to mark it correct automatically. If you spell it incorrectly, I have to go through and I have to manually give you points. So just my disclaimer is if you spell it correctly, good job. If you spell it incorrectly, hopefully I'm going to find it and I'm going to give you points. But if I miss it, I'm sorry. I can only do so much in terms of grading without making everyone sit here forever. So take your time, spell things as correctly as you can. You have 30 seconds to do so for each answer from the time I start the timer. That's pretty much it. That's it. So I'm going to switch us over to the second round. You don't have to do anything on your end. I'm going to flip it over on my end. You'll see something change on your screen here in just a second. All right, here we go. We are moving over to the second round of New Girl Trivia.
Everyone's favorite.
What's everyone's favorite?
The write-in round. I was
Oh.
being sarcastic.
Oh. All right, let me just make sure this is fully loaded for us here. All right. So as I mentioned, you're going to have 30 seconds to answer. These points will not decrease depending on how long it takes you to answer. So take your time. I'm going to add this. I'm going to click on that. All right, here we go. I'm going to start this. You're going to see the first question pop up, but you won't be able to answer until I start the timer. So hang tight. And guys, I feel like I don't need to say this because we're online, and I hope that you all just know that we should be honest. But don't Google, don't use this 30 seconds to try and look up the answers. Don't do that. In the bar, at least I can try to watch, but here, you're on your honor. So don't be the person that's ruining it for everyone by Googling answers. That I increased the time. We were doing 20 seconds per question, and a lot of people asked to try 30 seconds. So I'm putting a lot of trust in the fact that you guys don't use that extra 10 seconds to try and Google stuff. I think you're all fair and honest out there, so please don't prove me wrong. Here we go. Question number 1 of our fill in the answer round. What brand of fictional beer can the gang be seen drinking in almost every episode? Whenever they're drinking a beer, for the most part, it is what fictional beer brand? You have 30 seconds to type that in. This is in other shows too, we've noticed.
Mm-hmm. I can't think of.
Yeah, I imagine Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right?
I think so. Oh, they're Fox shows.
Mhm.
I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, answers coming in. All right, so this is how it works. When you guys type your answers in, they come into my screen, and then I briefly move through them and see if there's anything that maybe just slightly misspelled that I can award points for. I've said this before. This is the same thing that your favorite trivia host does for you at the bar or the restaurants. When you turn in your answer sheets, they go through and they decide how close your spelling is to give you points or not. It's just in this unique online trivia format. You're sitting here watching me do it. So thank you guys for your patience. I really do appreciate it. This allows me to give as many of you points that you deserve. I'm sad now. I don't know this. All right, here we go. Let's see what you thought the answer was. A lot of you thought Heisler. Duff beer, that's from The Simpsons. Beer Light, Shifts, Bear. Taco, good guess. Rolling Mountain. The correct answer was Heisler. Heisler. So as long as you spell it close to Heisler, you got points for that. That's it. That's how this format works. You get the blank space. Once I start the timer, you type it in. Hit submit before time is up. If you answered this correctly, you earned 400 points, whether you got your answer in instantly or whether you had 1 second left on the timer. So take your time. Here we go. Question number 2. We'll still get to look at the rankings every 5 questions. Question number 2. What is Coach's real first name? Coach's real first name. In the realm of the show. I'm not asking about the actor. His real first name on the show is not Coach. What is Coach's real first name?
How about Schmitz?
Yeah, Schmidt's real first name. I didn't ask that tonight.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I don't know the answer. Oh, you'll see this in a second. Where's Taco? Oh. All right, everybody is in. I'm going to throw these answers up on the screen so everybody can appreciate them. A lot of you thought Ernie. Some of you thought Coach. Eugene, Dwayne, I don't know the answer. I'm just here for the taco cam. Roland, PP Halpert, love it. Oh, that's a deep cut Office reference. I like that. Ernie is correct. Ernie is his real first name on the show. So good job. 31 of you knew that. As I mentioned, we'll look at the rankings after these first 5 questions. It will include your points for both rounds. So here we go. Number 3. What is Jess's hometown? What is Jess's hometown? 30 seconds. Get that in.
Just the city, not the state.
Just the city. Yeah, just the city. Feel free to type the state if you want, but we just need the city. I haven't seen Phoebe's name on the board. I know it's up there, but I just haven't seen it.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm young, I'm energetic, and I think it's about time you take advantage of me. All right, everybody is in. Once again, I'm just marking a few of these correct, so you get points. I like these answers. Portland, Oregon, a lot of you knew. If you just type Portland, it's fine. It just bumped you into this. Somebody said, okay, I give up. See you at General Knowledge Trivia. That's fine. That's fine. These themed trivias are always a little more specific, a little tougher because the content is so strict. So the questions get a little more detailed. That's okay. General Knowledge Trivia is going to be a blast tonight. I had fun writing those earlier today. We'll see you then. Question number 3. That was the correct answer. Portland, Oregon. I don't think I ever put it up. But Portland was the correct answer. We're moving to question number 4. This is tough. Guys, these questions are going to get a little tougher. You destroyed the multiple choice round, so it had to get tougher at some point. Just looking for a first name. What was the name of the girl on the show who was sexually attracted to sadness? What was the name of the girl on the show who was sexually attracted to sadness? Everybody tried to make her sad. What was her name? Just a first name. A good old-fashioned Winston and CC messing around.
We love how they grew that friendship.
Oh, yeah. Floor is lava. Hi, Christiane. Sorry, guys. I don't get into the comments too often because I get super distracted. But I love the comments. All right. Lots of guesses. And honestly, a lot more of you have known this than I thought you may, which I'm happy about. Please don't take that the wrong way. I'm very excited. I'm just checking to see who spelled. Okay, good. There were a lot of guesses. Holly, Daisy, Karen, Sarah, Brooke, Nicole, Brooklyn Decker, Phyllis Vance played Sadness on Inside Out. Cleve, Joy, Ashley, Trans Daughter. Oh, I liked Trans Daughter. The correct answer was Holly. 21 of you knew that. Good job.
Oh, wow, I'm
Holly.
impressed.
Holly.
I've rewatched this show twice and I didn't know that. answer.
That's
Well
all right.
done.
All right, question 5. Winston was a natural at what instrument that Jess tries to teach the school misfits to play? Jess takes in a group of school misfits and teaches them to play what instrument? Question number 5. You guys are doing very well on this one. I'm feeling good about the 30 seconds. I think you guys are doing a lot better in terms of spelling,
I have the tiger, yeah.
taking your time. Yeah, I am the tiger.
I like this episode.
Me too. All right, just marking a few of these correct for y'all. Let's see what you thought. Bells, recorder, trumpet, harp. I see a chime bells. Hold on, let me go down there. All right, correct answer was bells. Bells. Winston just fantastic at the bells, if you can imagine. All right, I'm going to put the rankings up on the screen. This will include your points for the first 15 questions and these 5 questions from the second round. So we'll see where we're at now, if anything has changed or not. Currently in first, JFK FDR. In second is now Anna, Ashley Stanley in third, Dustin in fourth, the Spicy Meatballs in 14th, Allie in 20th, Underpants Captain, who's that girl? It's B. Piernes. I love that.
Girl. Says new girl. Youths everywhere.
Youths everywhere. When we watch this show too much, I start talking like Schmidt. I start enunciating.
It's true.
It's very bad. Sharon H. Add the in 75th. CK Ferguson and Winston Pasta Song. Who's that girl? Kevin Koch, I see you there again. Thanks for being back. Who's that guy? It's Kevin. All right, moving on. Question number 6. In season 3, Jess and Cece were invited to a party at the house of what famous musician? Jess and Cece were once invited to a party at the house of what famous musician?
Oh.
One of the best episodes, I think.
Yes, I love this episode. Did you count handbells?
I counted handbells.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, it didn't show up at first, but then I went back and marked it. If you wrote handbells, you got points. If you write something other than what I have as the answer, it just groups yours in, and when it displays it on the screen, it just shows whatever I had typed in. So don't even worry. As long as I say on the stream here that your answer got points, you did. Don't you worry. All right. Going through, marking a few of these correct. I like when it counts it as a misspelling just because people are excited and put exclamation points. That's exciting to me. Correct answer here was Prince. Prince. The correct answer.
Yeah.
What an episode.
He was a fan of the show.
Yeah.
So cool.
His people reached out. I think I read about that. His people reached out saying, could I be on the show? Can we do this?
If you couldn't like Prince more.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right. Question 7.
Purple Rain, we just watched that the other day.
Yes, we did. Oh my God. Just looking for a first name. Just one name, first name. What was the first name of the Romney family member that Schmidt pretended to be? What did he say that his first name was when he pretended to be a Romney family member? Be specific. Be careful here. This is a tricky question.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people will guess what you just said.
Is that it?
Because they know who that is. Remember, like, they were the presidents of the Romney fan club.
Yeah. Damn. This is hard.
Yeah, this one is kind of hard.
Good luck, guys. Ollie's really laying it on that.
I am.
Sorry, buddy. Whoa.
What?
Emily Harvey says the Kardashians initially were in some scenes for the Prince episode, but when he heard that other celebs would also be in the episode, he said, I hope it's not the Kardashians. So the crew burned all the evidence.
That's amazing. So this one, I'm being pretty specific. What was the name of the family member that Schmidt pretended to be? He might have initially said something, but when he went into this and pretended to be a family member, he researched it and met these girls at their apartment. He pretended to be Tug Romney.
Oh.
Tug Romney. They thought Tag. He went with it for a second and then realized they would know who Tag Romney is. That is an actual person. He couldn't pull that off, but he went with Tug Romney. They eventually figured that out too. Nothing really ever went well for Schmidt, other than Cece. Oh, and little Ruth. Little RBG.
She's so cute.
She is. All right, question number 8. Speaking of Cece, but not cute. What is the name, just the first name, obviously, what is the name of Cece's intimidating Russian model friend? The one that Schmidt slept with. What is the name of Cece's intimidating Russian model friend?
Who broke his penis.
Who broke his penis, you're right, yes.
Let's not gloss over that minor detail.
Mick Mouse. Mick Mouse.
That would have been a fun role to play, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Wonder if she's done anything else. Probably just Russian modeling.
She's probably
Ooh, I see some shameless guesses in here.
Jacob, I thought we can't stop that. She's my favorite. She was a good character.
Yeah,
Like,
she was a good character. I can
just
appreciate.
to make you laugh.
Yeah, characters that you don't like, but you do enjoy watching. Let me just make sure. This one, there's a couple ways you could spell it, so I'm just double checking for you guys. Again, always trying to be fair here at Baig of Tricks. All right, putting them up on the screen. A lot of you said Nadia Svetlana, which is straight out of Shameless. Olga. Oh, I see a Nadia with an exclamation.
Shoot, she was scary. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I see one answer up there. So if you're wondering, again, if this is your first time playing with us, if you look at your screen right now, you can see there's an answer that says Nadia with an exclamation point. So that's an example of something that gets marked incorrect by the computer because that's not how I had it typed. So if you watch right now, just so you can see this in action, for anybody that ever wonders or second guesses, I'm going to click on my end to mark it correct, and it's going to disappear off of your screen. That means that person just got points. That's how I do this. So I noticed that is close. You know, you just add an exclamation point. You deserve those points. So that's how it works. Now you're grouped in with the rest of them. Good job, guys. All right, question number 9. Over halfway through this last round. I don't think this is too tough. We'll see what you guys think. What was the name, just the first name, of the pharmaceutical rep that moved in while Jess was on jury duty? What was the name of the pharmaceutical rep? The character, not the actress. What was the name of the pharmaceutical rep? You didn't really like her, right?
I don't love that actress. Yeah. But I didn't hate that season. Yeah. So.
I didn't like when she first moved in, but she grew on me.
But, you know, maternity leave's real, so.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Just needed some time off.
Better than ending the show.
Yeah.
I love when they had her in the window on jury duty, just like the outline of her.
Well, I love when she's pregnant in the show before they stopped it, and you can tell, and they're just trying to shoot it carefully, so like her belly's not showing, but she's obviously pregnant.
Yeah. I love trying to guess when people are pregnant on shows. We do that a lot.
ER, it happened a few times. Guys, if you've been following
Baig
of Tricks for the last couple of weeks online, if you've been with us, we are almost done. We are on season 15, episode 17 or 18 as of today. We'll probably finish it tonight. What an adventure. Gina hated her, somebody said. But yeah, if you've been with us, we are going to finish ER.
Nick and Jess forever.
Nick and Jess forever is correct. Reagan was her name. Reagan was her name. Dayton Nick was her name. Raisin. All right, here we go. Question number 10. We'll look at the standings one final time before we announce the winners at the end. With the help of Jess, what invention with the help of Jess, what invention do Nick and Schmidt pitch to an entrepreneur when they go into business together? So they came up with something together. What was the name of their invention that Nick and Schmidt pitched to an entrepreneur? Here we go. All right, a lot of no clues, no ideas. That's okay. These are now getting to the toughest questions of the night. That's fine. All right, marking a few of these correct for y'all. This one had a lot of different answers in terms of how you could answer. So excuse my staring at the screen. Something stupid, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, good idea. While I'm just checking these, here you go. There's
Taco getting a massage.
taco close-up. All right, on the screen. A lot of you said the swoot. The swoot. As long as you had something like the swoot, I grouped it all together. If you just said suit, I didn't give that because it's a sweatsuit. The swoot is what we're looking for. Actually, that one though, I can see. I can't remember. Not something stupid, I'm sure. The perfect pet pick. The one we were looking for was the swoot. The swoot. The sweat pants material suit. Good job. 40 of you. Congratulations. So here we go. We're going to look at the rankings one last time before we get to the final 5 questions. Taco will hang out while you see what standing you are in. Anna, Dustin, and we rock a lot of polka dots now in first, second, third. So we have seen some changes here. So I always like to say, and I don't say it just for kicks and giggles, things do change. There are a lot of points up for grabs. First and second place is less than 150 points apart. Third place is less than 100 points behind that. And each question coming up, the next 5 questions are worth 500 points apiece. 500 points apiece for the next set of 5 questions. So don't give up hope. Most of you are still in this right now. 2,500 points up for grabs. All right, here we go. Final round of 5 questions. Number 11 coming up on your screen. Once again, be fair, be honest. Don't Google these answers. Just type in what you think it is. These, I think, overall the toughest ones of the night, but we'll see what you think. Question number 11. Oh, gosh, never mind. This is like a round 1 question. Who does Nick punch in the face at the haunted house? Who does Nick punch in the face at the haunted house?
This is a great episode, too.
It was. It took me, I never realized on my own. Somebody had to tell me that her and Bones were sisters.
Oh, yeah.
What's Zoe and other Dacian?
Emily.
Remember we were watching a documentary and her dad is like a famous filmmaker, producer? Something, Rob Dacian? I don't know. And her fake dad on the show is a famous filmmaker, producer.
Rob Reiner.
Yeah.
There he is.
All right, everybody's in. Let's take a look at what you thought.
Speaking of Bones, can you do Bones trivia?
Speaking of Bones, I would have to watch more of it than I currently have. I don't hate the show. I just really have probably only watched about 5 episodes. I'll put it on the list, though. Listen, we like you guys' suggestions. The correct answer, as almost all of you knew, was Jess. Jess, good job. He punched Jess in the face. He does not like haunted houses. Oh, what an episode. Dr. Sam. All right. Question 12. This one's pretty tough, I think, but let's see what you think. What type of fish does Schmidt want for himself because it reminds him of Cece? What type of fish is Schmidt endlessly searching for because it reminds him of Cece?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. What's up? Ooh, a lot of good guesses. A lot of good guesses I'm seeing come in. What are you guys drinking out there? I always ask. I forgot to until right now, almost at the end. We're drinking some sparkling rosé. Sparkling rosé in honor of pink wine. Pink wine from the show. We have some sparkling.
Jess likes her wine sparkling pink and under $11.
Sparkling pink. And it was on sale at Target for $9.99. So I drink just like Jess. A lot of you thought lionfish. A lot of you thought angelfish, California angelfish, betta fish, zebrafish, sea bass, largemouth bass. The correct answer was lionfish. I don't want some janky freshwater bitch fish. He wanted a lionfish. All right, question number 13 on your screens. This one might have been pretty easy as a multiple choice, but it might give you some trouble here. You have to come up with it all on your own. In what European country did Winston play basketball? He left the United States to go play basketball. In which European country?
Winnie the Bish.
Winnie the Bish. All right. Marking a few of these correct for you guys. All right, let's see what you all thought. A lot of you thought Latvia. A few of you thought Lithuania, Slovenia, Lebanon, Romania, Lebanon, Spain, UK, Latveria. I think that's the fake world that Dr. Doom runs in the Fantastic Four. I could be wrong. Austria, Poland, Turkey, Switzerland. The correct answer is Latvia. Latvia. Again, I thought this would be tougher without multiple choice, but 41 of you knew this. So you guys love New Girl, and we love you. Thank you for playing this. We have 2 questions left, and then we're going to go over our final standings. And then don't go anywhere because we do still have our giveaway. You have to be here to win. Our True American mug giveaway. I know it's a coffee mug, not a beer glass, but you can fill it with beer or whiskey.
For the hangover.
Yeah, coffee for the hangover. That's a good point.
After you played your game.
All right, here we go. 2 questions left. Number 14. What's the name of the cat that Winston tries setting up with Ferguson? He doesn't realize that the owner is interested. He's just interested in the cat. What was the name of the cat that Winston tried setting up with Ferguson? Well, hey. I love that gift.
Me too.
I just love Winston. I want Winston's fashion sense.
Me, I have the bird shirt.
Oh my gosh.
He's a great dress.
Oh, I need a bird shirt. I do love my, give me a cookie, got your cookie.
Me too.
But I will tell you, question 15 is my favorite part of the show, hands down. I'm interested to see how many of you agree with me. We'll find out. I'm guessing, don't say it out loud, Gina, but I'm thinking Gina can guess what question 15 will be just based on that. My absolute favorite part of the show. All right, let me mark any of these correct.
I do think I know.
A lot of different spellings here. A lot of different spellings. I'm going to put these up on the screen, as I always do, but I just want you guys to know. They're coming up on the screen, and there are a lot of good guesses here. Fatty, Fluffy, Smelly Cat, Whiskers, Taco, 2 tacos, thank you. Petunia, Smushy Face, Sassy Pants, Sweatshirt, Garfield, Hergeson. I love that guess. Hergeson. Mrs. Ferguson, Cinnamon, Girl Cat, Gwen, Miss Kitty, Mrs. Fur, Buttons, Cuddles, Penelope, Trudy, Pearl, Pussy Galore, Chelsea, Snowball, This is amazing. The correct answer, though, 7 of you knew, is Fatty. Fatty, the correct answer. All right, final question. Coming up on your screen right now. I can't help but I'm already smiling thinking about it. What is the name of the silent old man that Nick befriends at the park? What is the name?
Maybe Ali's favorite character ever.
I think he's my favorite character on any show that's ever existed. What is the name of the silent old man that Nick befriends at the park? I like how your hat's just blue. Nothing on it, just blue.
His smile.
Oh my god.
Sorry, interruption.
No, it's okay. Then the second best gift there's 3 from this show, is when he has Nick in the hot tub, or the pool, and then when Nick has Jess in the pool. All right. Oh, I like the people that answered with an exclamation point, because I love him.
Well, we all need a friend like him.
We do. I just hope to grow up to be like him. The correct answer is Tran. Tran, the correct answer. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. The next thing you're going to see on your screen is the final standings, guys. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you the final standings. I'm going to let them rotate through, and then we're going to do our drawing. Gina will pull that up. I'll call out a number, and somebody will win this True American mug. We will make True American shirts, True American sweatshirts, whatever you want. We'll make those to order. I'll put it up on the site here soon. We love making this stuff for you. And like I said, it helps support Baig Tricks. So thank you for everything that you guys have already purchased through the site, and for anything you do in the future. So here we go. Final standings, and then our giveaway. Drum roll, please. It's me. I can't drum roll and click. Here we go. In first place, we rock a lot of polka dots. In second place, JFK, FDR, CCC Run. In third, I missed the rest, but we're going to let this go through twice, so don't worry.
Great name.
I see the Spicy Meatballs in 23rd, Laura Marie in 27th, Piernis in 32nd, Ferguson 36th, Youths Everywhere in 38th. Who's that girl? It's B. I Toby and Underpants Captain 40, 41, 42. Kelsey in 43rd, Anna Lindsay, Brandon Jenny 52, 3, and 4. Frank Sinatra in 56th. I love it. Phoebe must have a fake name tonight, which I appreciate as well. Eli, Corona Wiener, Ferguson, Winston Pasta Song.
Another episode that makes me keep my fans laughing is the "Then I Knew That."
Then I knew that.
Oh, Phoebe was Frank Sinatra.
Oh, I knew you'd have a great name. I love that name. All right, guys, we're gonna let it rotate through one more time. But while it's going, let's just take a look at Taco. Oh my God, what a dog! We do have Taco merch coming. I've mentioned a few times. We'll have Taco's cute little mug there on coffee mugs and shirts and hats and all sorts of fun stuff you guys can get. We've already got it on a mug, or I made a beer glass for Gina. But anyway, so I think this will come back through. But in the meantime, we'll do the drawing, and I'll leave these up on the screen. But I do want to mention, I always forget to do this. Every Friday night, we have events going on, obviously right now, and then we'll be back at 9 with General Knowledge. But in between, guys, again, if you'd like to spend your whole night doing something fun, our good friend and an incredibly talented musician, Bobby K, is playing music via his Facebook page. It's free to join in. It is a request show, so you can make requests. You can donate to him online, and he'll play your song sooner. And Bobby is incredibly generous. He always gives a portion of his tips to a charity. So he has one. I don't know. I'm with you, so I don't know what charity it is tonight. But he is great about doing that. So please consider just jumping over to his Facebook page while you wait for General Knowledge Trivia. We'll be back on at 9 with that. But listen to some fantastic music. That's what I'm going to do personally once we're finished here. I'm going to go listen to Bobby until we start at 9. So join me with that. I'd love to see you guys in the comments. I can actually talk with you via the comments there. So check that out. I'm going to post it on our page too. So, all right. It's been through there twice. Let's pop up this video. How many numbers in the drawing?
Whoa, pick a number 1 through 52, please.
1 through 52. So here's something I've never done and I want to do right now. Number 1.
Lauren B.
Okay, is that just the last initial?
Yes.
Okay, Lauren B. Lauren B is the name that was in the raffle.
From Indiana.
From Indiana. We drew your name. If you're listening, don't comment in the YouTube. I mean, you can, but in order to officially win, you have to message our Facebook page. That's for us to keep everything in order and to make sure that we see your message. Sometimes YouTube blocks comments. So send us a message. If you're there, Lauren B, we're going to give you 30 seconds.
She says she got it. So
we already got the message. So Lauren B, you are our winner. JFK, FDR, True American Mug. Congratulations. That's it for New Girl Trivia. Thank you guys so much for your donations. I saw a few of those come through while we were playing. So thank you for those of you who have done that. If you haven't and you're considering donating to Baig Tricks, tonight's the night to do it because we're going to draw the winner of our donation raffle, and we'll contact you tomorrow morning. You get to choose one of our trivia nights for next week. So thank you to all of you that have done that. And we will talk to you at 9 o'clock in 52 minutes. Who's that dog? It's Taco. That's it for us tonight, guys. Please be kind to each other. Come back and play some general knowledge trivia. And in between then and now, you have 51 minutes to go wash your damn hands. Have a good night, guys.